Hi everyone, it's Miss Vicky. I'm coming to you with information on your to-go bag and to read you the story that we read yesterday on our Hope Kids Live. And today is Random Acts of Kindness Day. And what that means is that people go out and do special things for others just to be kind. For no reason. Not because we love them, not because we don't like them very much, but just because. And Miss Vicky loves this day because it is one of my favorites. I love surprising people. I love paying for somebody going through the drive-thru and making people feel special. And that's really what today is all about. So we started with a book called Be Kind by Pat Miller and Jen Hill. So I'm going to read it to you. Tanisha spilled grape juice yesterday all over her new dress. Everyone laughed. I almost did too, but Mom always tells me to be kind, so I tried. I don't think it worked. I said purple is my favorite color. I thought Tanisha would smile, but she ran down the hall instead. When she came back, snack time was over. She put on her art smock and did not look at anyone. I almost told Tanisha that art was my favorite class, but I didn't want her to leave again. So I painted purple splotches and added some green until a bunch of beautiful violets came. While I painted, I thought about Tanisha. Should I have handed her my napkin? Let her borrow my sweatshirt? Spilled my juice so everyone stared at me instead? What does it mean to be kind, anyway? Maybe it's giving. Making cookies for Mr. Rinaldi, who lives alone. Letting someone with smaller feet have my two tight shoes. He might win races in them too. Maybe it's helping. Putting dirty dishes in the sink. Cleaning up after Otis, our class guinea pig. He's a very messy eater. Maybe it's paying attention. Telling Desmond I like his blue boots. Asking the new girl to be my partner. Listening to Aunt Franny's stories, even the ones I've heard before. Being kind should be easy, like throwing away a wrapper or recycling a bottle, or saying thank you or bless you. My mom says the quickest way to be kind is to use people's names. Hey, Kayla. What's new, Omar? Good afternoon, Rabbi. Being kind can be hard too. Even when you know what to do, teaching someone something I'm good at is tricky, even when I'm patient. And sticking up for someone when other kids aren't kind is really hard and really scary. Maybe I can't solve Tanisha's great problem, but maybe all I can do is sit in her art class and paint this picture for her because I know she likes purple too. Maybe I can only do small things, but my small things might join other people's small things, and together they could grow into something big. Something really big, so big that all of our kindness spills out of our school and spreads throughout the town. Travels across the country and goes all the way around the world. Right back to Tanisha and me, so we can be kind again and again and again. And look, Tanisha took the picture home and put it on her wall. She liked the picture. So there you go. That book is all about all the ways that we can be kind with other people. And there's so many things in there. one thing that Miss Vicky actually said last night is that one of the things in there was that sometimes the things that we do don't seem very big. It seems like just a little thing, and we're like, I don't know if this is going to make a difference. But it does make a difference. Let's think about my senior project with taking all the things to the nursing homes that we do. So it started with one small thought in Miss Vicky's brain. And I decided to do something about it, so I did something about it. And then other people wanted to do something about it. And other people wanted to do something about it. And you guys jumped on board with doing something about it. And so last year when we did Christmas stockings, we had 110, which was a good start and a lot of stockings. But this year, because lots of people decided to add into my project, instead of having 110 stockings, we had 350 stockings. And do you know that some of those things came from other states and not just New Jersey? So it's not just something in West Berlin and Voorhees. It grew to Maryland, and it grew to Delaware, and it even grew to Lake Wisconsin. And other people started thinking about the same thing. And so all these little things that we did to start these projects grew into a big project. And now people are thinking about doing it in the communities where they live. So it's become a bigger thing. And God tells us always that we should be kind to others. We should take care of others. We should take care of orphans and widows and those who are in need. And so that's our job. So our craft is this beautiful rainbow with hanging raindrops. And it's very easy to make. I cut the clouds out for you and the raindrops out for you and the string. And what we need to do is think about the book we just read and any ideas that you might have. We're going to take our raindrops and we're going to write some ideas about how to be kind. So one of the things in the book was she chose to give by making cookies. So we can write cookies on our raindrop. And then we stick a little bit of tape with our string and we stick it on the back of our raindrop right here, and then we're going to stick our raindrop on the back of our cloud, which we stuck on the bottom of our rainbow. So we're going to stick it right here, and then this can go on your wall somewhere in your house and remind you of all the ways that you can be kind to other people. Miss Vicky's going to put this one up in her office so that I can see the ways that I can be kind. I love baking cookies to be kind, and people love getting my cookies. So this is a cute craft. You stick the clouds on, and tape is really the best way, but you can keep going with all your raindrops and think of all the ways that you can be kind to others. So that's our first project. Pretty easy. I think you guys have that one down. Then our second project starts with these cards right here. So the first job is to color them in and make them look super pretty because I know you guys have awesome coloring skills. And we're going to color each one in, and then we're going to cut each one out. So this is, I got two examples right here that I already cut out. I haven't colored mine yet. But this one is for 25 cents. This one is for whatever you want. So in this little red bag that you all have, there are special treats there, and some of you have different ones. There's a lollipop, there's some Starburst, there's a couple of little hearts, there's a little bracelet, and I think a couple of you have some other treats in there. And the idea is that we cut out all of these little pieces once they've been colored, and we stick one of our treats on there, or we stick it to one of our treats. So you could take a piece of tape and your lollipop, and you could stick it on here and then give it to someone and say thank you as a random act of kindness, just like so. Or you could take your little pink heart, and I like this warm and fuzzy. It says, you make me feel warm and fuzzy. And you could stick your little heart on here and give it to a friend to let them know that they make you feel special. Or mom or dad or brother or sister. You can really give it to anybody. Or a teacher even. So that's the plan. On the 25-cent one of our friends last night wants to give it to his school because his school are doing a collection for Peru. So he's actually going to take his 25 cents into school and put it in the school collection. But this was an idea to put it on a gumball machine so that the next time a child goes to one of those little games, there's 25 cents there to surprise them. So that's one of your goals, is to find a home for all of those treats. This one, a treat for now and a treat for later, you have Starburst in your bag. And the idea is that you put one Starburst on each end. So it's one treat for now and one treat to save for later. Or you could just stick it on your Starburst packet. So there's a few ideas there. The last thing that you guys have, or one of them anyway, is this kindness bingo, which is a challenge. There's quite a few things on here that you could do. Some of them might not be so easy for some of you because offering to babysit for free, some of you aren't quite old enough to do that yet. But there's a few things like give muffins to your librarian, or give a can of soup to a food drive. That one right now is really good because your February project is donating to the food pantry. So you could bring a can into the food pantry and check that off your list. The idea, we're going to get together in March and we are going to do a night of service projects with Miss Vicky in person and Miss Casey, and it's going to be very exciting. We're going to do some things for the seniors. But by March, so you have a month, I would love if you guys could try and fill in 2 lines of your bingo. So maybe the top line or this diagonal line or the middle line, and do some random acts of kindness for people. If you bring me back your kindness bingo with 2 lines done in March at our next gathering, Miss Vicky is going to have a special treat for you. So that's your challenge, to fill in 2 lines of our bingo. And some of you have a yellow one because it's a preschool bingo, and it will be a little bit easier for you to do some of the things on that bingo instead. So that's very fun, and I'm looking forward to seeing many of you on March 30th for our night of service at Hope. And there's going to be things to do for everyone from 4 up. So you guys make sure you watch out for sign-ups for that. And then this one is just a little worksheet that you guys can do on your own, how I can be kind. Think of some things maybe at school that you could do to be kind to people, because I know sometimes at school it's hard to be kind to your friends. So this is a great way to practice, or you could make it about home, all the things that you could do at home to be kind this week. So those are our challenges. It's going to be a hard challenge, and I can't wait to hear your stories about how you were kind today and always, because really, Random Acts of Kindness Day is a great day to be kind, but every day we should choose to do something kind for somebody and help bring smiles to those people around us. There is one other, I just remembered, in your pack there are note cards like this, little pieces of cardstock, and Miss Vicky is starting a new project to take to our essential workers. So our nurses and our doctors' offices and our dentist offices and those people who are working really hard to keep us safe. We are going to write notes of kindness, or you could draw a little picture, or you could put a smiley face or a big heart that says I love you. And we're going to drop all of these into big jars, and we're going to take them to our nurses and doctors so that when they're having a bad day, they can open the jar, pull out a little note that says, oh, you make me happy, or smile. And hopefully it will give them some hope. They're going to be called jars of hope, or pick-me-up jars. I think we decided pick-me-up jars to help people feel better. So I would love if you guys could rate some of these, and also remember to bring those in March, or just drop them off at church when you have them ready, because Miss Vicki can pick them up anytime. I will send an email reminder about the bingo, and I'll send a reminder about our little kindness notes. And I hope that you guys have a lot of fun with these challenges. Miss Vicky's going to work on it too and see if I can do some of the things on there. And I have a few ideas of my own. I'm going to hit the drive-through today and pay for the person behind me so that they get special treats. So I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I look forward to seeing you in person in March. So excited. Have a great day.